Hello, welcome to the channel. Hello, welcome to the channel. Oh, good morning. Hello, welcome. Right, hello. What's going on today? Well, this is Friday. This is Easter. Easter. I've already got the fire underway. Fire's already going. Oh, cool bit. Oh, where's the coffee? Right, so today I've got two things I need to do this morning. Three things actually. I need to go to Camelin. I've got a load of stuff in the back, and I've also got more stuff in the back. I need to go to, but I forget the name of it. It's near Bainsford. I need to go to Bainsford. Four things actually. I need to go and get some gas from Home Bargains. In fact, there's one in Camelin. It's a nightmare getting in that car park, but I'll need to go in there. So, really, I'm doing things that I should really have done already, yeah. But due to space constraints, I'm ready to. So it's stuff that I need to do, and so it is. I think it's about 7 o'clock. So I'll have to get shifted and motivated. So I don't have to load anything up. Everything's ready. Right. So the fire's going. I'll have a look and see if there's any snotograms. Oh! So what I've done, I used kindling for that stuff. So that's stuff. And I put one of these things on it. These big biomass things. See there, they do last a while, these things. So better turn it down. The glass does kind of clean itself, I've noticed. But I'll need to get some wipes on it, or give it a bit of a clean. No, the whole thing actually. So, yesterday was Jack. Yesterday was. Some pretty horrible comments yesterday. I allowed it to affect me. So there's Robert Squirrel. Listening to him, I'll watch that later.
In this system, it's all fraud, deception, corruption, and identity theft. And that's a fact. And the mere fact that of the driving licence cannot speak, right? And I'm going to prove the point. Are you Robert Sproul? Again, are you Robert Sproul? See, people, it doesn't answer.
See.
This is the person. Person only exists in paper, right?
Person. Data.
And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prove a bigger point, right? Did you hear that? Did you hear anything? The reason you did not hear it is because the person only exists in paper, it has no life, it's dead. So it can't yelp, moan or shout. And this is the difference between the understanding of the person and a living man or woman. A living man has life, can speak, can feel pain, can see, can hear, can go to the toilet. A piece of paper can't do none of that, right? The other thing is, well, if you're not convinced of what I've just did, get your government passport, get your government DVLA, driving licence, look at the photograph on the passport or the driving licence and ask it a question. If it does not answer, it cannot be yourself.
So if I look at my picture of my driver's licence, and somebody said, "Is that you?" Obviously it's, no, that is not me. That's what he's saying. So he's talking about criminal conversion and how they get us for. It's how things are going with everything. That's how we don't really have police on the beat now. because it's less of a community thing. It's more surveillance and they persecute us digitally. And a lot of it's nudging, a lot of it's coercive behaviour, a lot of it's gaslighting and nudging. So you get nosy neighbours, useful idiots type thing, that's what's happening. Yeah, with log burners, diesel cars. Who knows, it could be holidays, be the next one. I think my neighbours have went on holiday twice this year, you know. So you report them to a hotline and the Gestapo will come round. Oh, they won't come round, they'll just turn off something. That's why you don't want to have the smart... That's why you don't want an EV or smart... That's how it's all going. So it's going to be... It's sinister. So when we were younger, people my age group, we remember being like scared of the police and stuff, or the police station, the police cars. They were there to keep an eye on what we were doing. And now you don't really see that. Or you find the police are like got blue hair or something, and they're quite short, or they're from different ethnic backgrounds, and they don't seem to give a shit, or they're all friendly and everything. And it's because we are being persecuted in other ways. And that's where it's going, and that's why you get these big pot plants. But we need to stand up. There's a lot of shit we can take down. That we are doing that. A lot of the blade runners and people like that are taking signs down and cameras and everything. So, you know, I think the oppressive plan needs a bit more brainwashing for it to work. Right, let's have a look at this. 4451. Now it's 4443 last night. We'll better refresh the page. 4451. Right, so 451. So last night, right, what's my maths like? That's 7 plus 1, that's 8. 8 we've gained overnight. Might not be any comments. Oh, this one was a beauty. You know, I actually thought I was being mean to this lady, right? This lady here. Now, this is, be careful what you do on the internet, right? So if you're going to be horrible, better if you're a bit anonymous. She's not anonymous. So, this lady, right, she's a truck driver. The reason I know that is she's on Facebook. Right, so what she said to me, so what is the point of this? Now this is typical lack of insight, or I am important, you are not important, but I am behaviour. I have a DFDS sitting outside my house, but don't post it. Right? So I get her, you know, her name, have a look at her name, obviously, because there's her name there, Edith Manders. Go into Facebook and find out she's got a Facebook page, right? So you go down the Facebook page, you know, there you go, posting trucks. So the funniest thing she posted, now this is what we're looking at here, is women. This is a woman in a man's, what was a man's, traditionally a man's role. There's a truck there, and there's Christmas trees. Now, why would you post that? You know, so it's just about having a bit of insight, Edith, right? And other people is, so bloody handy for us women truckers. So it's a Portaloo. So what? I don't get that at all, right? So basically, what are you trying to say? That men piss anywhere? Is that what you're saying? You know, so there's a Portaloo for us women truckers in the back of the truck, right? I don't get it. I do get it. I know women say that sort of thing all the time. It's really about etiquette. It's not about actual physical ability. I mean, you have to crouch down to pee when you're a woman, unless you're a woman with a penis. A woman with a penis can just like go behind a tree, but a woman without a penis can crouch down. See, there's trucks there. So she's on a waste of tax. She can't even spell very well. Waste of taxpayers' money so these so-called police can play and make money. It's bit of bitterness going on there. She's working, getting taxed, you know. Taxpayers' money. Well, I get, you know, she's probably right, but I mean, it's not the most. So there, lovely colours. Malcolm. It's Malcolm Logistics. You know, I mean, is that any different from me posting a video of a truck? It's not, is it? It isn't, is it? She likes Malcolm Logistics. I like DFDS truck. It's the same. It's fucking the same. You know? So, there she is. She looks like one of these. I think what happens with women when they get involved in men's work. Well, she's part of that. I think that company is. Because it's called. That one there. KS Manders. So she's obviously related to them. She's a daughter. Perth. She's a daughter of them. Balgirl in Perth. So she's tick box. Well, most women are tick box. You know, unless they're working in. Not all of them, but I mean, I suppose that's a bit cruel. So, I mean, so what she's saying is that. So, what is the point of this? So, she's mocking me looking at a truck. So, for a trucker, if you don't understand what truck spotters do, I think, and then you go and put pictures of trucks on your Facebook page, it's just highlight a lacking of emotional intelligence. It's lacking insight. You're just being smart. Maybe you think it's making me look stupid or something. So what I said to her was a bit cruel. What I said to her, actually. It is somewhat bizarre how you would ask that question when you have posted various pictures of trucks on your Facebook page, including KS Manders by Gun Perth, a police truck, and Malcolm Logistics. You even posted a pic of a Portaloo claiming bloody handy for us women truckers. What makes you think you're so special, my dear? So this is the video in question. So it's like, I actually did genuinely think that. DFDS. That looks so cool. Right, we'll do a quick. The truck looks cool, quick look. So it's like, I actually did genuinely. So it's like you're trying to shame a truck spotter. You know, it's like you're trying to shame somebody who's not quite right in the head. That's what you're doing. And then you left yourself wide open. For hypocrisy. I mean, why is a DFDS truck? Is that because nobody ever wants to do that, but everybody wants to take a picture of a police truck or a Malcolm truck or Manders, K Manders. Never mind. Oh, we go. Kevin. Oh, here's the splaining, the mansplaining for the big video. People seem to get so uptight about it. Oh, good, there's a driver. Ooh, so you're a driver, Kevin. Right, cool. It's 50-50, okay. Point of a roundabout is to make traffic flow. If anything is ex-van driver, never mind a driver done over 30,000 miles a year. If I was a van, I would have went slower. So this is not a normal turn that average roads you don't see. I've seen worse. Yeah, well, it's not. The highway code doesn't approve of it, but yeah, I would have done the same myself. Yeah, you've gone the wrong way and you're turning round. That's what you've done. It's not good though. Not according to highway code. You know, so I'll agree with him, but according to highway code, no, you can't do. I agree with you. However, the highway code does not agree with us and mandates I don't know if it does mandate. Is it like a? And it advises. No, I mean, do it. Ignoring highway code could land any driver in trouble in court. Right, advises. That's what I get with people's spelling. You don't get really bad spelling. You got fucking spell check on the bloody computer. Never mind. So there's a problem there. My eye does not have a. It's when I never used to give a shit about spelling, and when I went to university, I did. What changed it with me, and I'm still not. Obviously, you can see my grammar and that is not ideal or perfect, but it's not bad. Is that I learned then, because I did the dissertation, and you had to go over it and over it and over it and make sure it was perfect, you know, and well, your very best. And using computers, I mean, years ago probably would have been writing it down in paper, but I was using computers. So that's when I sort of it's when my spelling improved, you know. But a lot of people, so it does help, you know, getting educated does help a bit, you know. But people will say, oh, you're still a fucking idiot. Yeah, I am, I know. And there's a lot of people, you know, the universities have really seriously gone downhill. I think it's Tony Blair fucked them up. It's all about the money. You know, so all the woke stuff, it's all follow the money stuff. You know, they've got students from abroad and everything, so they've got to. A lot of the stuff's based on keeping them happy or keeping the money flowing in. That's a bit of a strange thing, but you know, the colleges, universities are weird now. So you might be university is in Stirling, but it's not. It doesn't reflect Stirling. And it's full of these sort of middle class numpties. They're mostly into climate change, the climate scam, and they'll be into racial. What is it? The racial colour theory, colour theory, and the gender, the LGBT ideology, the gender ideology, or they'll not necessarily be into it, but they'll agree with it all. It's weird because I don't necessarily agree with it all, but I think there's two circles, and you're going to have people in the middle, and I find myself in the middle of the circle. And I'm not trying to force myself on anyone, and I go about my business, and if you don't like me, the person that I am, then just avoid me, really, is the best thing to do, or we'll try and avoid each other. I don't think I'm not trying to force anything on anyone. A lot of the stuff that they start arguing about, like toilets, for example, they haven't really examined the actual rules and laws around toilets anyway. You want to have a battle about toilets, or sports, the other one. They don't like trans women in sport. They were even going on about darts the other day. You know, it's like, I couldn't see how that, but then it turns out biological males have better eyesight than females. They're better at darts. Who would have thought that? But they are. You know, on average, they've better eyesight, and that's how they can that's how they're better at playing darts. So they tank the women at darts. You know, I don't know if that's true or not, but who cares? Well, I didn't think they'd be complaining about trans women playing darts. You know, I mean, what's the other thing? Strengthen your arms. Is it better if you've got stronger arms? And darts, probably, yeah, to throw the dart. So I just stay out of that sort of thing, which is I'm not really a particularly sporting person anyway, which that's good. I'm an artist, and I can tank a lot of people at art, quite a lot of them. Not everyone, obviously. But I'm pretty well up there, the abilities. So most women, yeah, I'd tank them at art. Is that because I'm biological male? I don't know. I don't think so. It's to do with my eyesight. It's the way my brain's made up. I don't really know. I can't explain it. Right, there we go. This is Chunel update. It's coming to an end. 4451. So the lady truck driver didn't like this video.
DS. That looks so cool. Right, we'll do a quick but have a quick look. So it's like, I actually did genuinely think that.
Why do you? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why do people like that constantly piss on somebody else's parade? You know, can't you just like accept there's this fucking weirdo, a truck spotter, and just leave them and get on with it? You don't have to watch the videos. You know, it's like I find it amazing how it's like bus spotters. You know, she looks like the types of meddling, interfering. I met this lady truck driver at a car boot sale. She was a fucking weirdo. The first thing she did was rejected the truck they gave her. She said the seat didn't suit her. You know, and that was the difference between men and women. Men would just get in the truck and drive somewhere, but no, got to have a moan about the seat. On the road, not to show the door the sound most thing traffic after kids. Quite right, eh? Common sense there. On the road and not should have been on the shoulder. I agree with you. You know. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with these dumplings. You know. Oh god, that was on caps lock. I better change that, eh? Yes. I mean, there's two ways of looking at it. This is this video here. This video.
What the fuck?
You know, you're walking along a road like that. That's really
I'm
ignorant.
gonna manage to overtake this person walking around. Yes. That's actually worse than a cyclist. I don't think, you know, what the fuck?
Now you see that area there used to be the Pottery Inn was there. Now there's somebody tried to outsmart me with a message and I got the better of them and they never got back. See, where's the comments on this? Well, your videos. That's so I think maybe I'm always trying to wonder about people, like maybe there's some meaning that I'm not getting. You know, like there's something that I'm not, that's not obvious to me, and I'm maybe not the best at recognising these things, but maybe. So her mind is, why the fuck would you post DFDS sells sofas? What's this DFDS? DFDS. What do they sell? What is it? See, it's a ferry. Ferries. DFDS ferries. Is that what it is? Oh, it's a group. Transport provider. Shipping and logistics company. Debt. Why did I think it was sofas? DFDS. It's a logistics company. It's DFDS. Where's it based? Denmark. So that's the same company. But I don't get why would a truck spotter not, let's have a look, see if there's truck. Why would a truck, I just don't get what's wrong with that woman. I don't get it at all. She doesn't understand truck spotters. Is that what it is? She doesn't understand trucks. What you find with women, not all women, but a lot of women when they get involved with like that sort of, they tend to try to dominate things. People, they try to dominate it's something to do with nesting or something, or a group, or it's something to do with they try to control. So basically that's where women would have control over say the home traditionally. So women were in the home and the men were out working. The men would go to work, and that's all changed now with feminism and stuff. For the better, I don't think so, but you know. So now women are enslaved to get car finance and stuff. They have to work to pay for all that shit, and they can't afford to buy houses because they didn't see the writing on the wall. I'm not saying I did, but a lot of the women that I've known in my life do not see. We're not forward thinking. The women that I was married to, and the mothers of my children. You know, I'm not going to say everything they did was wrong and everything I did was right. That's not the case at all. But I knew that, or I recognised. So they did not invest in property, is what I'm trying to say. It's because they didn't see long term. And the reason you'd invest in property is so you have somewhere to live that nobody else has autonomy over. So cannot sell it, knock it down, tell you what to do with it. So if that's obviously if you own property, you've got more say, although you can't do, obviously you can't do whatever you want. There's still rules and laws, but it's definitely, got a lot more freedom if you live in a property you own. There's the powers that the council and the government have over you they don't have as many powers over you. Simple fact. That's why Klaus Schwab is trying to get everybody to, you'll own nothing and be happy, so they'll have complete control over you. You just be a slave, really. So DFDS. Now, I think I've gone off the point here. I actually get the feeling that I have lost. Right. It's the video which is getting a lot of comments, which is good for me, although most of the comments are crap. But this one. How do you get to see the comments without actually... there it is. So, it kind of falls into two... You've got those people and places type morons that are in denial about our modern world and how it works. All you got to do is look at that bridge that fell down in Baltimore. That boat was full of these containers. That's, who's responsible for that? You and me, when we order stuff on the internet, it comes from China. This modern world. You have to be realistic about. So you say, we can wander. I do wander around. See, I'm in two positions here. I do wander around roads and roundabouts. You know that because I do the videos. But I know that I'm in the wrong. If I'm wandering around like that, getting in the fucking way, it's me that's wrong, not the driver, the car, or the van, or the truck. I am being a pest. So that kind of sums it up, that one. Didn't read plus you're gay. Right, okay, we can report that one. Report. This is how you do it. You report the actual. You don't report that. You report this, right? Hate speech. See, that's how you do it. So simple. So I made a mistake yesterday. Of not reporting the actual comment. I reported the person or the user that blind people shouldn't be driving. Well, that's hate speech against a disability. Blind people shouldn't be driving. Is that what it is? Blind phobic, the guy says, yeah. On the road. You shouldn't be on the road, mate. Seek treatment soon. Childish remark. I'm childish. Okay. You lot aren't. Okay. Right, this guy's explaining it quite well. It's a sign that's up there. It's a round sign with a red border has to be obeyed. A triangle with a red border is a warning sign. These can have speed advice. It's not a speed limit sign. Because you ignore the advice, you may be done for dangerous driving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the advice that the highway code gives you. This guy, yeah, he's actually right. I mean, maybe it's clickbait me saying there's something wrong with the signs, you know. There's the broader question about should they have put that development there. Is really what's because the Stirling Council seems to do some pretty strange things. This is pointless as you're complaining. Oh well. Then that wouldn't make sense. That's literally dangerous. Inda Jackum. Inda. It's not, you moron. Then that wouldn't make sense. That's like, so you can see the traffic coming towards you. That's what highway code says. Oh, that Graham Biggs, he's a right idiot, him. Oh, they get. Oh, Scottish refrain. That's because it's common for people to be out doing stupid things in full view. This guy decided to wear his high vis to highlight himself, demonstrating how with a 50-50 chance of getting it right, he got it wrong. Yeah, you're right. I hate people who don't have intelligence to walk towards traffic, so now they're back to the live traffic. Jesse Gleaves doesn't. So that's got nothing to do with it, Jesse. I hate drivers who don't use their indicators, park on the footpaths, cycle lanes. Oh, fucking idiot. Right, that's enough of that. I don't even know what I was looking in there for, but so it's still at 4551. Sorry, these Chunel updates they always take longer than you know. Oh God. So I get myself organised. 33 bloody minutes. Right, so thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. Bye! Fire's going nice, isn't it?